Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Shaden and today we have another episode in the ever-elusive series of hotlapping every circuit in Forza Horizon 5 until we get a 5% time or so, is what I said. I realized that a top 5% time really isn't that great. Today we are lapping the winter circuit? Question mark? I forgot already. Anyway, this circuit is, I think, an event circuit. It's just located in the stadium for some reason. Don't quite understand why. And it is way smaller than I expected, actually. So, we're driving here. The Supra is, well, it's my own tune, and it's not really made for twisty tracks like this. You can tell I have a lot of understeer. It's four-wheel drive, which... yeah. Oh my god, okay, yeah. This first lap, it's exploratory, it doesn't count. It is going well, as you can see. Anyway, yeah, the Supra is kind of not made for this type of track where you need a lot of front grip, I suppose. Because with the all-wheel drive and the way I tuned it, it has a lot of grip in general, just not front grip. Also, I tried to cut the corner, managed to get myself spun almost. Still, the time was better than whatever the person before me had said, because I don't know how these times make it onto the leaderboard even. Like, there should be some kind of cutoff that 10-minute times don't go on there. So I drove another one. Now I knew that the turns are twisty and that I should, yeah, just like, and take my time, shift down into first for a bunch of them. Still here, I went way too wide? No, not even that much. I experimented with a new line there where I tried to take the outside in hopes that it might be quicker. It kind of isn't, because you'd think you'd have more grip by going onto the curved section, but it doesn't really hold you because it's ice, I suppose. But yeah. This corner here is like one of the meanest because it's very quick and I don't have to turn in. And the last one, you just don't have to clip the inside and you're fine. You can take quite a bit of speed through here. And this track is very short. And I think I am... yes. I'm voiceover Shaden, by the way, not the one you see on screen. So I'm watching the video I've cut a bit ago back and commenting over it like a good reaction YouTuber would. Now here I've skipped to the second lap of this session, I suppose, because you have a standing start on the first lap, which obviously hinders your time. Now here, I still haven't figured out how to drive that one quickly. And here I wanted to cut a bit too much in hopes to gain some time. In the end I lost some, which is fine because we're like still way ahead of the Ghost, which you can see in the bottom left on the minimap. It's lagging behind quite a bit. Here I was cautious to not collect the outside because I clattered into that a bunch of times. And I was extra cautious on the inside there because I didn't want to repeat what I did in the first one of those. Now, that wasn't a special lap, as you can tell. Like, it was scruffy. I made so many mistakes, and so I thought, yeah, let's go one better. So here we are on the first lap from a standing start. I'm already gaining on this yellow car, so it's looking good. Whatever's happening, I think I'm gonna beat this Ghost if I don't collect the wall, which I just did here. Now I knew this lap was done for, so I tried some new tactics and tried some power slides and some handbrake turns to see if I maybe can gain time like that. I think through here with a good slide on the four-wheel drive car you can gain time, but it's hard to control in that particular instance. And there I did my #1 mistake that I made on so many laps on this track. I collected this left side wall. I don't know why I keep doing it. I just keep doing it for some reason. And here I went way too hard. So you can take a bit of speed, but you have to take a nice line and brake at the right point, because it's very slippery. Anyway, attempt #2. This one should go a bit better. beginning, as always, I've messed up, but then we gain on this twisty part, which is interesting because my car actually doesn't turn all that well compared to this one, but I think the yellow car is just underpowered. But props to this person for, like, posting a time that was this high. Here again, I haven't figured out a way to get around this corner quickly or cleanly. Well, it was clean, but it wasn't quick. And you can hear on the throttle that I'm hesitant to, like, really punch it. Didn't connect the wall for once. Now, can I spot my braking point? I am very cautious, I see. Which means that I'm faster. But the time didn't count. Now here, I think in the first corner I shouldn't have braked as much, and to make up time, I accidentally rammed the outside wall, avoiding the slap in the beginning once again, so I can treat the rest of this as an exploratory lap once again. Means I can experiment with the lines, with my application of the throttle, where the braking points are. I'm just treating this like an experiment, really, because it's already voided. This was not it. On this part I sensed that the yellow car didn't have a lot of speed, so I knew that I can gain a lot of time here, even if I'm behind. Like through here, I can take so much more speed. Did you see how far back we were, and we still can make it ahead of the Ghost? That gave me the confidence to just keep going, because I knew if I mess up, like in the beginning, I just can get back to time later. For the first time, I did this cleanly. I have lots of space here, and I think I could take this line a bit more differently, so I open it up on this corner a bit more for myself, but it was okay in the first part, I suppose. A little handbrake turn, carefully measured, and now with the all-wheel drive, I can accelerate out like a madman. Neat stuff. I'm here, measured slide into not very measured slide, but still I know that I have speed here. Would have had speed here had I remembered to brake. Now once again I tried to take like a slidey half pipe kinda line. It just doesn't work. There's just no grip. It just flies straight up into the air for some reason. Now, it's important to collect apexes, like to drive over them, but there I overdone it a bit and lost a bit of time. Now here you can go way further to the left than the track actually indicates, which you kind of have to. There's a lot of grip out there, like no problem. But it helps with opening up the next corner. Now the question is, will we bottle this lap or not? Let's be very careful. You can tell I'm very careful. Still a bit slidey. Do I brake? Oh, you can tell. After being so careful, I was like annoyed with myself for messing it up at that point. Been on this track for a while. Oh, I even collected the inside out of like agitation, I suppose. Like, it's so annoying. You know you have the speed, but it's just minor mistakes that void the lap. That's just how it goes when hot lapping. Still, you can see I'm not like giving up. I'm still pushing like crazy. Like, I wouldn't compromise on pushing just because I want to finish a lap. I could drive way slower, more careful. But I'm not doing it because I want to have the fastest lap time that I can. And finally I take this one somewhat clean. I think with the slide and the acceleration it was good. Nice, measured, and now, yes, with a bit of brake. Still a bit hot, but it's fine. Go down 2 gears instead of 1, okay. But it's enough. And with that, we have beaten the circuit. Thank you for watching, my name is Schaden, and I hope to see you in the next one as well.